Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go from NRG Stadium. This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Run in now out of the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check point, hey.
They give it to him again. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
It'll be cut by Jackson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So 1st down from the 41. First down, here's Dak. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Williams. His first throw is an interception. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun is Prescott. Diving right side, got it! And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Receiver in motion, going left. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And oh, he got it! Interception! Maxwell Hairston picks it off. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And that is a touchdown! The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The drive begins with Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running once more with Henry. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Man in motion here. First and 10, Prescott. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. A give now from the gun. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Pickup of 2 here. And the Jaguars have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They send Jackson in motion right. Prescott on 1st and 10. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Jaguars.
Dak now from the gun. He beams one deep right side. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing again is Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. The 40. At the 20. And he's going to score. Pick 6. Touchdown, Houston. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. There he goes, right sideline. 30. He's at the 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Jackson now to return it. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Hits the 20. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here first and goal. This is Watson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. That defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Second and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. Third and goal coming up.
It's now third and goal.
Back to Henry. And he's going to be stopped. Third goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The former soccer star Brandon Aubrey on now to attempt the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dive. They send Jackson in motion right. They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they force this 4th down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Trying to push this past the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Another carry for him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Looking quickly here. 2nd down, looking for options. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Working from the gun, Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again! Ifeatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Rolling back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
No, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got a man left, and he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Henry on 2nd. Has room down the left sideline. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
Texans 17.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Laviska Shenault to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 32-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Kelsey makes the catch. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 23 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They put a receiver in motion right. Throwing on first is Prescott. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And this one does not go far.
Number 6. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Texans going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down. They're in dime. Another throw for Prescott. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. Try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it. Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A pickup of 17. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
It's Henry on the counter. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another run for Henry. He picks up 9 on some quality running there, and that brings up third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's Chenault on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. That's complete to Jackson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Jaguars have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing? That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Yeah!
He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Looking to throw. This one finds Kelsey. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he has 7 on that run as we're down with the 2-minute warning. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So 1st down from the 41. Here's Henry running left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, here we go. 2nd down. This is Jordan. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. From the right hash, 52 yards out. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. He gets 6 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to throw. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He'll look to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It's pushing right, and it's going to miss the mark just on the wrong side of that upright. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points,